Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris.
To Malta, and like Malta was not it, man. Like it was just a different. It was just a culture shock, man. It wasn't like, not a culture shock, but the basketball there was just weird. Like you see, tell your friends, Malta is England, bro. Like it's a small England. Everything is English there. They have Tesco's, bro. They have Tesco's there. They have English pubs, fish and chips. Because it's like a I think it's like a British colony. But there's so many, like, you know, like old people that it's like their retirement place. So everything is English. Like when you go to the shops, everything, they have Londis, they have Tesco's, they have all of that. So everything is English there. That was the only good thing about it. But the basketball, bro, everyone played in one gym, bro. Like there was 8 teams on the island, bro. And I was just like, nah, this is not it, man. I played one game. And I told my agent, I was like, I'm out of there, man. And then so after Malta, that's when I went back to Giants. That's when I went to Giants.
Yeah.
When we had Willie Clayton, the big man.
Giants, alright.
The guy that got the rebounding record, the one that was averaging 16 rebounds a game.
Oh, what's he? Clayton.
Yeah, Willie Clayton,
big muscly dude. Yeah.
So then, like, that's when I went back to Giants, and that guy was
that Terminator, bro.
Yeah, so then, like,
Terminator,
the franchise turned around. That's when the franchise turned around. So when I went back to Giants, and I was thinking like, yeah, I'm used to this. Like I'm used to this environment. I've been here, and the players were that we had better players like this that season. Like the rest of the season, from like January to like I don't know March or April, May, like. It was one of the best seasons I've been because, like, on and off the court, we all clicked together. Like, fair enough, yeah, we felt one game shy of making the playoffs, but that's like the best record that Giants had in a long time. Do you know what I mean? And it was just like, Manchester, like the fans really love you there. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you get along with the fans, they love you. They're supportive. They're so supportive. Do you know what I mean? It was one of like, out of my basketball careers, I say until now, that was like one of the best seasons I've had. Like. Just like from a basketball perspective, on and off the floor, my teammates, do you know what I mean? Like going to games, like that was like a really good environment to be in that year. And it was a shame that we didn't get back to go back again together. Yeah. But it is what it is, isn't it? And then so obviously then now, fast forward, I was signed in Spain in the summer.
Yeah. And that's been good. I see you've been enjoying it there.
Yeah, so I've been in Spain. Spain's an eye-opener. Like, my basketball IQ, like, has gone there. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, from before, like, I just think, like, yeah, X and O and that's it. But Spain is a whole different ball game, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you go to games sometimes and, like, obviously, like, the starting five, like, they have game plans for you, bro. Like, there's some games I've gone, I'm like, they're like, yeah, you're not scoring today. Like, you're not doing what you usually. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how they are. Like, you go to some games, and they're like, yeah, we know you shoot the mid range, bro. They force you out of the key, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're so precise. Like, there's some games that sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you're playing in the game and you just have. Sometimes you that. Do you know? I can't even force nothing because like what they've done is what they've planned out the whole game. Do you know what I mean? So you just have to start. It's just making your brain even think even more, like thinking like, okay, cool. So if they're doing that, how am I going to affect the game now? Do you know what I mean? There'll be some games like, obviously I was starting in Spain, so I was fine. I think I was averaging like 10 and 5 this season. But we went from November. We haven't lost since November. We went on an 11-game winning streak. Okay. We went on an 11-game winning streak, and then it got cut up until the 3 weeks ago because we were trying to get the team to who's in position to go to level silver. Like literally, we was on 11. We haven't lost since November. I haven't lost the game of basketball since November.
So that's a good. So you've gone into like a winning culture, innit?
So I've gone into a winning culture, and it's like that season. The season they've had there is like the best season they've ever had as a basketball club. Do you know what I mean? And it's just cut short. Like, it's so unfortunate. It's just like, yeah, we had the opportunity to take this team.
This Corona madness, man.
Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, I'm so angry that I didn't get to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, to make it because the only other team that was in our league, because in Spain you play 2 conferences, so we play in one conference, and then there's another conference. So you got to finish top 5. The first half of the season, you got to finish top 5 in your conference. So then the top 5 from that 10 teams on that conference, we make another conference together. Do you know what I mean? And then you're fighting to go up to Lev Silver. But obviously we were on 11 game. We was on I think 11 game winning streak.
And you was on your way to that Lev Silver.
Yeah. So the only team in front of us was on like 11-0, but they've been beating every single team. So it was just basically between us and them. Do you see what I'm saying? And this year, the top 2 teams automatically got up to Lev Silver. So it's just like, we didn't get to play playoffs. Do you know what I mean? But the Spain experience like this year, I'm so glad I went, because I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I was gonna go back to the BBL.
I'm glad for you though, man. I'm glad for you that went there, man.
Like, since I've been gone to Spain, I wish I'd done this earlier in my career.
Well, you've done it now, innit? So you know what I mean. You're not like, you got it there now, man.
I wish I was like, do you know what? Yeah, I wish I took that leap and said, do you know what? Yeah, let me go and do this, or let me go and do that, or do you know what I mean? But I never thought of that. Like, I always used to like just listen to people. Do you know what I mean? It's only sort of now that I was like thinking like, yeah, let me think for myself. Like, just basketball wise, not like personal wise. I mean, like basketball wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm actually happy that I've got to experience going to Spain this year, because I'm trying to go back next year. We're speaking to a few teams, like Lev Silver teams, so hopefully I can go back.
That's good, man. You're getting some exposure now, and obviously you're showcasing your talent, man. So that's the main thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that you're getting out there, man. And you know what I mean? You've come a long way. You've come a long way, bruv.
You know what I mean? So
it's just like, work.
You just have to try and find the balance, man.
Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris.